Shalom, shalom. Alright, coming back at you with another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. I want to give our praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great New Sun, and salutes to all the 144,000 elect out there. Yeah, I came across this video. Cedric McMillan Lee's last video before he was deleted. He knew his time has come. So who is this dude here? Some of you may know. He's IFBB Pro and Arnold Classic champion Cedric McMillan has been deleted at the age of 44. That's an interesting age there. Sources close to Fitness Vault relayed the news of Cedric's tragic deletion, which was first revealed by family members on Thursday, April 12th of 2022. So he was a world famous. He won one of the tournaments called Arnold. You know, talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. We know he was Arnold Schwarzenegger as that bodybuilder in the 90s. Possibly was it even in the 80s? I don't know. Probably, but we know in the 90s for sure. So I saw that video. I watched it. It's about 8 minutes long. But I said, yeah, okay. He knew his time was coming. There is a moral to the story, because here, look how swole he looked and healthy he looks on the right side here, on the right hand side. Famous bodybuilder. Looks like could have been even bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, Jake, when they get into something, when Jake takes something on, he takes it to another level, as we do know. Possibly Judah or Benjamin. Possibly could be any of the child, but by the looks of it, Judah or Benjamin. But so I checked out. We need to just tap in bodybuilders. Look what comes up. 36 bodybuilders passed away in 2022. Another devastating year. 35 well-known bodybuilders passed away in 2021. Worst year of bodybuilding. Most sides deleting them, man. This is we know his judgment. This bodybuilder was deleted on stage. And you got a man dropping on stage, man. We're not going to watch them, you know. Might hear one of the audios, whatever the case may be, but just it won't be a quick video, right? Get swole and get deleted. This is the conclusion they're coming to. 21 bodybuilders who was deleted in 2023. So I wonder why. 5 famous bodybuilders who was deleted young. Another one. Bodybuilder that was deleted one day after winning my Olympia. Most ain't played, man. So when you hear his last words, he knew his time was coming. But you know, one thing I found interesting, he said he got the because they're talking about you get swollen hearts if you take steroids, you know, an enlarged heart or kidney problems, kidney failures, liver problems. They talk about it, but they around that time of the year, with the time of when he started to have problems. I ain't gonna play the video like I say. Right, when he started to have problems, he said he got the Juki jab. And around that time of the year, 2021, around 2020, 2021, 2019 is when a lot of people, especially if you're working for your sponsors, and a lot of these are sponsored, they use their image. He even says it. He felt like a piece of meat. They use his image. The name of his company is Black Skull. Right, that's the name of his company, Black Skull. And he said he just felt like a piece of meat. When you start to become ill, and they can't use you no more to sell their goods, they just put you to the side. So he came to that conclusion. before he actually before he kicked the bucket. Black skull. What does that tell you? It's got a skeleton on the. He's got a skeleton on his chest. He's wearing that, man. So Jake will find out when it's too late, you know. So he realized before it was too late. He got the juki jab. He said he started suffering from problems, having problems breathing. They they gave him a diagnosis that he had something. Is it matter of fact, let me hear what they said he had. I'm just gonna play the audio.
Never apply any safety guidelines for athletes. She says they will lose money. It's the whole thing of bodybuilding. It's a freak show. They want freaks out there. The freakier you are, the more money you make. You know, the thing about bodybuilding is that you look great outside, but your inside's dying, like the kidneys, the heart was enlarged and twice the weight. It is a funny sport. You see them dying on stage because they look so great. How could they die?
Yeah, they actually the Mossad is deleting them on stage because it's pure idol worship. That's what they're doing. Self worship. Yeah, that's what really was happening. The Mossad is deleting them. We know that's mentioned in Job 7:4 or 4:7. Nobody gets deleted innocently.
It's even a worse sport than cocaine because cocaine, you look lousy when you're taking it. But bodybuilding,
Yeah, what she's saying is that the cocaine, when a person is sick, they know they're getting sick by the you can tell. So you can ask, tell them to go and get help, whatever the case may be, because it shows. But with these, they look so good. They don't think that they're going downhill on the inside, as she's saying.
she says they will lose money. It's the whole thing of bodybuilding. It's a freak show. They want freaks out there. The freakier you are, the more money you make. You know, the thing about bodybuilding is that you look great outside, but your inside's dying, like the kidneys, the heart was enlarged and twice the weight. So the bodybuilding is a funny sport. You see them dying on stage because they look so great. How could they die? It's even a worse sport than cocaine because cocaine, you look lousy when you're taking it. But bodybuilding, oh yeah, you look great. Everybody says how great you look. The bodybuilding community was stuck with a devastating loss with the passing of world class IFBB professional bodybuilder Cedric McMillan. Cedric was also a military and family man and an inspiration for many in the bodybuilding and fitness world. He was known for having sheer amount of mass with classic lines. His Arnold Classic 2017 winning performance was one of the best physiques on bodybuilding stage, and he was Arnold Schwarzenegger's most favorite modern era bodybuilder.
Yeah, the most favorite by Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was a pioneer for bodybuilding, became an actor in all those movies. We know those movies, Terminator 1, 2, and 3, and whatever the case may be. Some of those tough guy movies. So it was about all this. This guy don't look so tough in his sick bed, does he? Don't look so tough in your sick bed. And they was doing all kinds of things while he was in the hospital with him. You know what them Edomite nurses are like. He actually said it, stripping him naked and wanting to get a peep. Is it true what they say about you guys? What them nasty Edomite women them.
In December 2021, Cedric had to deal with COVID-19. Later on, he said he was having trouble breathing and he was diagnosed with pneumonia in the hospital. Doctors
Right, that's all I want. He had the. He said he was having problems with pneumonia. He was diagnosed with pneumonia, and he said he was having trouble breathing. And the C hip, you got the juki jab. That's probably what started everything. These guys have to get the juki jab. You're working for a company, you're getting all kinds of sponsors. They tell you got to get the juki jab. Ultimately, that's what I believe deleted him. The juki jab, the C hip, the dragon juice. That's ultimately what deleted him. They're asking all these questions. What caused him to get deleted? There's another video there. See all these videos. Well, you see one video, but I just wanted to make this video and make the point. The moral of the story is, let's get to the precepts. Enough said. How does the Most High feel about this? Exodus 20:5 says, Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. The whole of the chapter of Exodus 20 is good. You want to hit these points. For the Lord thy God, right? Nor serve them, for the Lord thy God am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the father upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Right, man? So the 10 Commandments, like I say, the whole of the chapter is good. And all of the commandments are in effect up to this very day. And we keep them to the best of our ability. And when the more you keep, you're actually preserving your life, man. And we read more. We read more in Leviticus, right? Because this is why a lot of these people are getting deleted today. And they still, scriptures talk about a wicked man. No, if not judgment. No, if not why he's being judged. Loosely paraphrasing. Yeah. So the blessings of obedience. Leviticus 26:1 says, Ye shall make you no idols, nor craving images, neither rear you up a standing image. Because he said so himself. He said like it was a piece of meat, and he made himself into an idol to be used as an image. Building up that body, and it's, as far as I'm concerned, that's disgusting, grotesque, abnormal, and scriptures back that up too. Grotesque, the way it looks. It's actually the same. You've got these women today, all they want to do is get boob jobs, ass jobs, lip jobs, facelifts. It's vanity to the extreme. And it's the same with you've got the women that do that, and then they've got the men that want to do that with their bodies. It's vanity beyond belief to the extreme, taking it to another level. Neither shall you set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your God. So we hit some of those laws, man. Which, as we say, they're still in effect today. We keep them, all of them, to the best of our ability. We know it's not all about the laws, but when we look into it, let's look into this Exodus 20:5. See if we can learn from this from these examples today. Most I ain't playing, man. We're going to the word here. Jealous. Right? H7067. Jealous. Because what? The Most High says is a jealous God. Only of God. So if we're his woman, he has a right to be jealous of his woman. Just like any man, normal man. Forget all these other kind of creepy people, creepy other nations, Goyim nations. They do all kinds of freaky things with their wives and let their wives mess with all other men and all kind of things. We know what they do. They ain't normal. But a true man, a real man, would have jealousy for his woman. So the Most High is jealous of his woman. Yeah, Israel, his people. Right, those who hate him. So, as punishment, those who hate him. So if you bow down to other gods, make idols and bow down to them, you hate the Most High. Therefore, he has to bring judgment upon you. You're committing adultery. You're worshipping other gods. You're committing spiritual adultery. So really, that's the point right there. Most High says he's jealous. You've got yourself into doing something. It's committing spiritual adultery. So therefore, he has to bring judgment upon you. He has to punish you. That's why you're there looking and you're feeling silly. On the right, you feel that you're looking good. You feel that you're doing the right thing. Which, as far as I'm concerned, that's just not normal anyway. That's taking it too far, taking it to another level. So the Most High to bring judgment upon you, man. See, when you look at that, that's not even normal. A word that just does come to mind, grotesque, and I just tapped in the word grotesque, meaning similarly, what's this word here? Or repulsively ugly or distorted, malformed, deformed. Yeah, and even as far as medically, proportionally, at a size like that, proportion to your size, the weight would be actually obese. Someone who's obese, overweight. Someone who's obese is overweight. Yeah, misproportioned, distorted, a very ugly or similarly, what's this word? Let me look at this word here. See, comically, in an amusing, liquorous or absurd way. Liquors or absurd way. What's this? Liquors unreasonable or out of place, as to be amusing. Yeah, it looks so out of place, it's almost amusing. It's absurd, it's ridiculous. It's laughable, preposterous. And those people, man, that take that so-called sport and they get into all these tournaments, they take it to another level, to absurdities. It's not normal, man. That's why the Most High had to bring judgment upon these people. See, now he's being humiliated and he feels stupid. See, these people are mentally ill. It's a mental illness. It's the same way you got these women that never happy with their bodies. They get all kinds of things done to their bodies to enlarge their breasts and buttocks, because it's an extreme form of um, insecurity. I think they call it anorexic. When someone never happy with looking the way they do, they always think that they look fat. Anorexic. People that are anorexic, they're never happy with the way they look. Anorexic people. So you got this thing here. There's that thing called bestiality. Let's see, because it is a form of bestiality. Beastly. So you got beastly, awful, horrible, rotten, nasty, foul, objectionable. Then you got uh, bestiality. What is the meaning of beastal? Beast, beastery? No, beast. 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 No, no, no. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. It's beast. Beast. Overweight. Absurdity defined as abnormal or excessive fat accumulated that present a risk to health. A body mass index BMI over 25 is considered overweight, and over 30 is obese. So it really comes down to the proportion of your size where your weight should be fitting. What are 4 symptoms of obesity? Difficult in sleeping, uh, daytime drowsiness, excessive sweating, intolerance to heat, infections in skin folds, fatigue, depression, feeling of shortness of breath. And he had some of you listen to his bedtime confession before he was deleted. His confession before he got deleted, he said he had problems falling, shortness of breath. But like I say, my suspicions are he said he said he got the juki jab. He did get the juki jab. He said so. he made a confession that he got the Juki jab, but ultimately the Most High brought judgment upon him through the Juki jab. What did he say?
Told him that his heart was functioning at just 10% of the normal heart.
I've been having some issues for about 4 weeks now.
And he spoke about a scary heart issue that resulted in a near death experience. He said the virus makes protein levels spike in your heart. It makes us bodybuilders and fitness people particularly sensitive.
Also, with most athletes, they have an enlarged heart. The vaccine, well, no, the virus, it can actually attack it.
See, he's covering up. They're covering it all up. So what did he get? They're using something else.
The bodybuilding community was stuck with a devastating loss with the passing of world-class IFBB professional bodybuilder Cedric McMillan. Cedric was also a military and family man and an inspiration for many in the bodybuilding and fitness world. He was known for having sheer amount of mass with classic lines. His Arnold Classic 2017 winning performance was one of the best physiques on bodybuilding stage, and he was Arnold Schwarzenegger's most favorite modern era bodybuilder. In December 2021, Cedric had to deal with COVID-19. Later on, he said he was having trouble breathing and he was diagnosed with pneumonia in the hospital.
So he was diagnosed with pneumonia. He's having trouble breathing. You know, symptoms of obesity, feeling of shortness of breath. But like I say, I want to say, which I do believe, he got the dragon juice. Romans 1 and 25 says, who changed the truth of Yahweh unto a lie and worshipped and served the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Yea. So they worship idols, man. They serve the creature, worshiping their own self-worship. What's that guy, woman, Jada Pinkett Smith, were making a book. It's all about self. That's another video, but it's the same with women today. All about self. You got men into that self-worship too. Worshipping self, putting himself before God, which is, we know, is idol worship. That's the definition of idol worship. What good is it if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? Yahushua spoke about that. You serve the creature more than the creator. So you serve your own soul, you gain the world to keep your soul, but you end up losing your soul. You end up losing your own soul to gain the whole world, but then you end up losing your own soul. So it doesn't make no sense to serve the creature more than the creator. The creator has the ability to give you life, man. In our case, Abu all the elects in the book of life. Yeah, that's in Revelations 5 and 5. All the elect are written in the book of life. So we want to be in that number. Yeah. But the 2/3 are serving the creature, making idols of themselves more than the creator. And it gives example of those who do that here when you read on. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even the women did change the natural use unto that which is against nature. You got women want to look like men too, taking steroids, male hormones to look like men, not just dressing like men, but actually wanting to be like men. What they call that? Rod envy. Call it rod envy. Feminism too, wanting to be equal to men. That the Most High speaking about that here too. So you got men wanting to be. Let me just read. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the women, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. Alright. Which was meet, which was merited. Most High brought judgment upon them. Yeah, don't get it twisted. A lot of these, not for them, they're batting for the other team. Talking about the men. Not for them, are back for the other team. Don't watch no face. They all the way they groom up themselves, shave up their face and shave up them body, groom up themselves like woman. Effeminate. A lot of them, all that business there is all feminine behavior. This guy was no doubt. I believe so anyway. So yeah, we'll get into something. We take it to the other level. Then the Most High, let's have to judge him for it, including the alphabet people. So reading on, likewise also the men leaving their natural use of the women burnt in their lust one to another. Men with men working that which is unseemly, receiving in themselves. I'm just reading it verbatim, what the scripture says. Themselves that recompense of their error which was meat. Most High brought judgment upon them. Alright. Even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to the reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. And it brings out some of the things there. We're going to hit the point in 32. Who knowing the judgment of God that they which commit such things are worthy to be deleted, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. So they promote it. They support it. If you support it, if you're not a part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You also have to bring deletion and you have to bring judgment upon you, man. For those that support it and those that take part, and for those that take part in it also. So we're going to end a couple more precepts, then we're going to end it up here. Isaiah's chapters 1, and we go to start with 3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Yeah, Cedric Macmillan. Yeah, you pioneered. You had all the physique. You gained the whole world. You had the physique, people support, but you forfeited your soul, man. You gained the whole world, but what good is it if a man gained the whole world but forfeits his soul? And you said it too. You said you felt like a piece of meat. Your sponsors, if you're no good to your sponsors, they just cast you aside, man. They just cast you aside. They use your body, your image to sell their goods, their products. If you can't do no more work, man, they just cast you aside. The name of the image, the name of their sponsors, Black Skull. Speak for itself right there. See? And we ain't making this up. We're reading it, man. That's why he said it. And that's why we're reading this. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. Right? And the ox and the ass are dumb animals. Don't need to explain all of that. We know that. Yeah, but Israel doth not know. So they know they're in their natural nature. They're closer to their own nature than Israel. Israel's out of his nature. Right? He's now become dumb. I ain't making it up, I'm just reading it, man. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. You're out of your nature. You worshiping the Creator, as we read earlier. You worshiping the creation. You worshiping creation. As a matter of fact, let's go back to it. Who changed the truth of God unto a lie and worshipped and served the creature. You worshiping the creature. Let me say it right. Serving the creature more than the Creator. The Creator is the one that makes you. He gives you the ability to live, to breathe, and ultimately to live in the kingdom forever. And that's the hope of all the elect. That's what we aspire to. Living, serving the Creator, worshipping the Creator, not idols or creatures, the Creator, because He has the ability to give life. Who is blessed forever. Amen. That's why we call upon Him in His name. Yahushua. Alright? A sinful nation, a people. So reading on. My people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Man, they have gone away backward. Why should you be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, the whole heart faint. That's why he's making all those confessions on his sick bed. He knows now, but he had to learn the hard way. But all those that are being judged, 36, 35, 36 last year, is it 35 bodybuilders? Ain't making this up. 2021, 35, 36, 2022, deleted. All those that were deleted, right? You want to come back, man. You know, in their right minds, man. Yeah, you should be stricken anymore, right? You're being stricken now, but you're going to come back in your right minds. You revolt more and more. The whole head is sick. The whole heart is faint. So, one word that stuck out with me here. This doesn't have to be one of them long videos. The point is already made, but the word here is revolt. H56 and 27. Right, so someone who revolts, in our case, in this case, a lot, for the most part, the 2/3 is this word here. Defected, defection, defected, turning aside, withdraw. So someone who was once in the army and they try and slip away somehow, get out, they call him a defector, defected, or that's the word they use, defected, or defection, apostasy. Well, someone who's an apostate is someone who turns aside, withdraws from serving the truth, from being in the truth, going against the truth. Someone in the army who leaves the army is a defector. So yeah, all these guys here, this guy here, Cedric McMillan, is a defector. Right? And the ass has got more ass, and the ass, and let me get the word again. The ass and we're gonna look at it. So defection, or moral or legal offensive, apostasy, withdraw, neglect, negated. We know the point we're trying to make. So the 2/3 are defectors from the truth, from their own heritage, disregarded their own heritage. As a matter of fact, it's very similar to what the E's did. They sold their birthright. They didn't have no respect for their own birthright, which was part of the movie too. The Mofire put them out to be judged. Just like those are the children that came back that said, we want Barabbas. They denied Jehoshaphat. They said we want Barabbas. So that makes them rejected by the Most High, defectors or apostates. So they're sick right now, being stricken, which means to be beaten, stricken. That we do know. So I wanted to look at this again. We're going to end of the video. The word I wanted to remember here, the ox. That's it. You got the two dumb animals, the ox and the ass. They know their masters. They know where to find their home. The ox and the ass. So they're doing better than the 2/3 right now. It's just what it is. The Most High play. He's the writer and the promoter of the movie. It's the way it's playing out right now. But they'll all be back in their right minds in the kingdom. So we're going to end with this one. Psalms 115 and 1. The subheading, Heathen idols contrast with the Lord. From the top says, not unto us, O Lord, not unto us, but unto thy name give glory for thy mercies and for thy truth's sake. Yeah, you got people wanting to deny the name right now. You know, trying to bring up the name Christ, which is just anointed one, Mashiach, anointed one, but not wanting to say the name. We know what we're talking about. The elders and apostles make mention of him all the time. Yeah, the purple people, them, Nate. But you got to say the name, man. You got to say the name. And we want to make mention of that name. And we do so every opportunity we get. Make mention of that name. Not unto us, O Lord, not unto us, but on us, but unto thy name give glory for thy mercy and for thy name's sake. That's what we're doing. Heralding the name of the Lord. Heralding the name of Yahweh Bashim Yashai. His name, Yahweh Shai. Yeah, he saves, he delivers. That's where the salvation is. Heralding that name. For thy mercy and for thy truth's sake. That's why. Heralding that name. If we want mercy and for the truth, we keep putting it out. Once again, at every opportunity. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is now their God? Right? It's not about other gods, it's about our God, man. Because they want to make mockery of our God. They tried that. The Egyptians tried that. Pharaoh tried that. Those that were laughing at Noah tried that. Those Syrians tried that with Joshua and Elijah and Elisha. They tried that with Joshua. We tried that with Gideon. They tried that. All the heathens tried that. Saying, wherefore, trying to make mockery. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is now their God? And they're going to try it again. The revived Romans, they're going to try it again. They're doing it now. Trying to taunt by the likes of people like Vocab Malone and others trying to taunt. And they're taunting. So it's going to come. But our God is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased. Right, that's why they're being judged right now all over the world. The recent video I done. Most High has a controversy with the land. They're being judged. Yeah, just because he ain't come full force yet, you think you're gonna get away scot free just because he's in the background bringing judgment by means of the angels of the chariots, and the angels, the chariots are surrounding the world. You've seen it on your telescopes, your satellites. You've seen it. You know they're there, but you still want to make mockery, right? Their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. Right. That's the point. Yeah, they have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. Right? They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. That's the point. So you won't make mockery of our God. Most High is telling you about your idols. Yeah? They have eyes, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. You're making mockery of your idols because they don't know S-H-I-T. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak they though their throats. Neither speak they through their throats. So he's making a point here. They that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in them. They that make them. Let this one marinate. Psalms 115:8 says, they that make them are like unto them. Right? They that make them are like unto them. You see? You want to make an idol? You want to mock God? Yeah? You want to make a living idol? Was your idol Arnold Schwarzenegger? All those guys that want to be like them guys there? You see how they end up? Them guys, that's how they end up. They end up just like them. They that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in them. Right? So you trust in those idols, those images. You want to be those bodybuilders. That's how you're going to end up. Stone, because the idols are made of gold and silver. Yeah, the work of men's hands. Stone. So you're going to end up like stone. Yeah, the work of men's hands. Stone. And you're always talking about how you can't breathe no more. Yeah, liver problems, enlarged heart, kidney problems. Right, that's how you're going to end up. You know, that's what idols are. They're stone. They don't have no liver, no kidney. They ain't got no heart. And that's what ends up. That's how all these bodybuilders end up. And a lot of them are getting deleted on stage. On stage, let alone getting deleted. A lot of them are Mosai's making examples of them. That's all I wanted to bring out, Akim. Mosai's making examples of these idols. These are the modern day idols, and you've got other idols too. I mentioned a lot of these um, entertainers, um, Puff Daddy, Will Smith. A lot of the Mosai's bringing them down too, you know. And that's a future video. When the Mosai starts picking them off, you're gonna get into that in some of my future videos, without a doubt. So the Mosai, what is he doing? He's deleting all those grotesque idol worshippers. Mosai is deleting all those grotesque idol worshippers. Here you have another video. Right here. What caused his deletion? Cedric McMillan. You can't make this up. So I want to give our praises to Yahweh Bashim Shah upon the spirit on me to do this video, giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutes to all the 144,000 elect out there. We on to the next.